What is up, YouTube? And what is up, my first 39 YouTube subscribers? Whoa! Actually though, yeah, thank you so much, because you're the dedicated few hopping on to this channel early before even realising what it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to be yet. In fact, leave a comment and say what sort of stuff you would like to see here. This video is going to be, well, I recorded a video and I was like editing it together, and I have literally like half an hour before I have to leave to go to this fight tonight, which I'm going to talk about. But what I realised is I don't have time to edit it, basically. So now I'm just trying to record a one take that I'm going to put as my second video on my YouTube channel talking about this fight. So I'm in Newcastle, I'm in my hotel room, and in half an hour's time I'm going to head to the Utilitar Arena, maybe not pronounced like that. Oh well. And the reason I'm going there is because I'm going to cage fight the YouTuber Ali Law. I know, right? What? Okay, two takes. There's going to be one cut in this video, and that was it. So basically, there's this organisation called Fame MMA. They organise like celebrity YouTuber MMA fights. And my friend Harry, who you might know as Nightscape, he's got like over 100 subscribers on YouTube, so you probably know about him. He was meant to be fighting Ali Law, but then he dislocated his shoulder and he had to drop out. Fame MMA, they needed a new opponent for Ali, and there was talk about the Storer guys being involved. None of them were keen, and the Storers were looking for someone they could suggest instead, like some big name YouTuber or whatever. I happened to be out training with the Storers at the time, and I said, like half as a joke really, like put my name in the mix. Drew was like, yeah, fuck it, might as well, see what happens. And long story short, I ended up talking to Fame MMA, realising it could actually be a possibility, despite the fact that like all the other people involved are like big name YouTubers, millions of subscribers, or like reality TV star, celebrity people, like all the Geordie Shore lot. And then there is me, a guy who does parkour and studies psychology and has 39 subscribers on YouTube. But I love you all the more for it. Mwah. Obviously, I've got a fair following on Instagram, but nothing like the level of the other guys. So it starts to look like it might be a possibility. I go onto Instagram, start tagging Ali Law, Fame MMA and stuff, riling them up, encouraging them to have me as Ali's opponent. I encourage you guys, presumably you guys, because you're like, going to be my sort of most interested, dedicated following. But yeah, just encourage my followers to do the same, like start like prodding them, trying to encourage them. Why do I do this? Okay, 3 cuts. Why am I keen to get involved? Well, like I said, I'm a psychology student, parkour athlete, just trying to pay rent, trying to do as much with my life as possible. And there's like good money involved in this fight. Not crazy money, but the kind of money that would really sort me out and that I'm able to invest into projects that I've got planned for the next year. So there's that. Then there's also the fact that actually doing a fight like this has been on my bucket list. Like it's just always been something that I've wanted to sort of tick off the life resume. I have been fighting and doing like martial arts casually since I was a kid. I actually got into parkour that way with my best mate since I was a kid, Jay, who you will probably know from videos and stuff. 4 cuts. We grew up together with the idea that we were going to have these crazy adventures when we were older, and we always wanted to be like competent and ready for any situation that might happen in them. So we wanted to be able to fight, and we wanted to be able to do parkour. And so we always like, even since we were like 9 years old, have just had that idea of like being practically competent people. And so I've always like done bits of fighting in my life and stuff, and I've always had the idea to one day just like train up and enter into just like an amateur cage fight or something, just to have that experience and to test myself. Obviously the idea would have been to like maybe train for like a year or something and then enter into a competition, and I never thought it would be something of this scale, but this opportunity came and it was just too good, you know, not to take that opportunity. So with a week to prepare, actually I think less, I've had like a week or a little bit over a week since it was confirmed, but I've had a bunch of days where I've had to do press conference type stuff, so I haven't been able to train every day. So I've just had a few days to prepare for this fight basically. It's a total fucking send, but something about that also kind of appeals to me, that like adaptability that I need for this fight, and the ability to just quickly adapt to be effective in any situation and be competent, even at such late notice, is like one of the values that I hold in the highest regard. It's like a major component of this sort of like ideal sense of self that I have, I guess. So although it's a total like, you know, Ali and everyone else has had months to prepare, I have days, but it is what it is. I'm fucking sending it. 5 cuts? I think we're doing okay given the circumstances. So anyway, yeah, we've got this fight. I have to head in less than half an hour. I have to head to the arena. I'm not fighting till 9 p.m, which is in like 5 hours, 4.5. But yeah, so I'll literally be stepping into a cage for the first time and not being let out until 10 minutes has passed or until one of us is unconscious or has submitted. Okay, 6 cuts. That's going to be the last goddamn cut. Or was that 5? I don't know. I've lost count of the cuts at this point. But weirdly, I'm not nervous right now, but I often don't. Like even for like exams and stuff back in school, I kind of like never really got the nerves. All the other fighters I've spoken to have been like kind of getting nervy and stuff. I'm sure I'll get nervy like you know, before I walk into the cage or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's just going to be about, you know, keeping focused, keeping calm, knowing what I've trained, and just trying to do the job as best as I can. Honestly, I'd rather win. Obviously, I'd rather win, but I feel like I've won just by somehow winging it into this event. That was kind of the real battle for me, and I've achieved that. If I win also, then that'll just be the cherry on the cake. That'll just be like just an incredible like bonus. If I win, maybe I'll get a tattoo, because I kind of wanted to get a tattoo for a while, and you gotta start somewhere. It's a good enough reason as any. And if I lose, you know, like Ali clearly used his preparation time well, and more power to him for it. So I think that is about all I need to say. Again, just a massive thank you to you 39 subscribers. It's like, yeah, just thank you so much. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to be posting on this channel just yet. I don't want to overthink it too much. Maybe more like just random daily stuff like this, putting thoughts out. Usually I think in a more planned, like edited way than this. But it's nice for a place to like put thoughts out. I do that in Instagram captions sometimes, but it doesn't always feel like the best place. I expect there'll be a lot more parkour style content here because it's such a massive part of my life. But obviously the big cinematic videos would usually be going on Storm and like done with Storm. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know yet, but leave a freaking comment, yo, because I'm a YouTuber. No, leave a comment and say like what you'd like to see. Are talking videos like this boring, or is it something you want to see more of? Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you would like to see out of this channel, if anything. And yeah, next time I speak to you, I will have ticked cage fight off the bucket list. So, mwah.